analyze the classical game.
Anish is making the psychological attack.
Nice friendly atmosphere in the closing game of Norway Chess 2023. It will be Giri against Mamedyarov in this Armageddon, the handshake. And okay, serious faces are on. It's back to the business, and it's the Roy Lopez, the Spanish Opening, and a repeat of the classical encounter.
I think this also means possibly that the players got tired and they didn't want to prepare longer, more. They said, okay, I do this, and if nothing goes wrong so badly, I just repeat it.
Yeah, we had this position earlier. In this position earlier today, Anish Giri retreated the white queen to protect a pawn, and he's doing the same again. One of them thinks that they can improve. It has to be Anish Giri, surely. He's the one who needs to win in Armageddon. Okay, rook to d1, sliding across.
There's an improvement, because in the original game, in the classical, it was the queen that retreated down to d1.
Probably this was the other move which Anish was thinking about, and he was hesitating which one to move, and said, okay, queen d1, in the next game, rook d1.
Yeah, we've talked about the role of seconds. Maybe he gave a quick phone call to Owen Lamy asking what he should do in Judith, something you talked about earlier, the white queen now.
I told you that the queen could be on f4 or g3, so maybe it will be touching both squares. After queen g3, bishop f4, making space for the bishop.
Looks beautiful for white now. Big attack on this backward d-pawn. Mamedyarov needs to strike out before this bishop lands and hits this pawn on d6.
I just don't like the knight on a6, sorry.
This knight is rather offside, especially if Mamedyarov is going to open up the king side, which he aims to do by throwing his f-pawn forward. He just wants to complicate the matter. Very logical move, but is it quick enough? That's the question. Black's king looks slightly exposed over there. No knights around, no defenders. How to continue Shibenka. Pawn hunting. We like that. He's going for the d6 pawn. And now how's Black going to defend?
g5.
We would have loved to see that g5 fire on the board, but instead, a bunch of trades. Mamedyarov just needs a draw, remember, to clinch this Armageddon. And which way to recapture now? With the rook? Queen?
With the rook.
Of
Of course, white is in a must-win situation, and white has an easy target, the pawn on e4.
Now, this black pawn in the centre is doomed long-term. It's isolated. It's likely to be surrounded, and there we go after a bishop and knight trade. Slightly surprising to me because black's knight was offside. This is the idea. He's
But
hitting
he
the pawn.
wants to get a pawn.
It's worth it if you can win material.
Yeah.
And okay, that pawn defended.
good for the fans.
Is it also funny for you that you're judging practically all the games, you're giving your opinion several times during the game, and after that looking back whether you were right in evaluation and seeing your game and the others as well?
Well, I think actually I've been pretty right. I mean, there was the one round specifically, the one where Fabiano beat Alireza, where I think I said exactly what happened in the game, where it's like, I think if Fabi can get the king to f7, he's just going to win, and that's exactly what happened. I mean, I think in general, most of us are going to have pretty similar viewpoints, but again, as far as my own games, I think my general judgment was pretty good, and I was pretty close to being accurate. Not always in terms of like what the evaluation 100% was, but where the critical moments were. And I think certainly even when I stream, you see that too, where I can sort of sense what the critical moments are, and that's like probably the most important thing in chess. Whether it's in Blitz, whether it's in Classical, and I mean, I think everybody enjoyed it, so it's all good.
Yeah, it was clear that you understood what's going on, not only in your game, but other games also. But does this also give you self-confidence, day by day?
I don't know about self-confidence. I think it's more that I just try to show up and play good chess. And, I think the fact that I am enjoying the games from the start makes the biggest difference versus, I think, a lot of the other players where they feel like it's a job they've been studying over and over for weeks on end now with all these other events going on. And I think, that's the thing, is that for me, when I just play like a Sicilian even, I'm just excited to play it because I'm not going to have another opportunity for a couple of months to play classical chess. So I just enjoy it, and I think for me that actually is what makes it so enjoyable and leads to all the good vibes and everything else that go along with that.
Do you enjoy the whole process? Because of course it's not just about playing a game, it's also preparing, it's also about keeping fit and the whole shebang.
Yeah, I mean, I do what I can. I mean, like last night I was already studying for the game today. I'm studying a lot harder, I would say, for this last night game than some of the other games for sure. It's a process, but at the end of the day, the preparation seems to be good enough, and